Humans. The name and identity of the bite victim has finally been confirmed. No, it's not Cassidy. It's not Michael Afton. His name is Evan Afton. After 6 whole years, this has finally been confirmed. A genius by the name of Wolfie 1470 Kingdom managed to decode this name from the survival logbook, much like how Cassidy's name was found. I shall now read the Reddit post that confirmed this. So, messing with a survival logbook, I think I've managed to find the name of FNAF 4's bite victim through page 95's 8-bit Foxy code. Now, why do I think the answer to 8-bit Foxy code is bite victim's name? Well, it seems that Michael is shown using red pen. Cassidy uses faded text, and the bite victim just alters text to respond to questions. And in the book, Michael is already named, and Cassidy's name is a code with the book. So if one spirit in the book has a name reveal, why not reveal the other name? The main way bite victim responds is through Night 4 and 5's feeling about tonight shift rating. The normal lineup for these sections are overall, fulfillment, health, stress, purpose, hope, and existential dread. The bite victim alters the text in Night 4 and 5 sections to respond in the book. For instance, Cassidy states, "The party was for you." And in the Night 4 feelings about tonight's shift ratings, the existential dread part is replaced by "It was for me," a response to Cassidy's statement. And let me explain how I have my 8-bit chart set up before I go any further, so I can explain how I got a possible name for the bite victim. So the chart already has A, B, and C, so I filled in the rest of the chart by continuing the alphabet. And when I was done with the alphabet, I continued by writing down the alphabet all over again until every space in the chart was full. And now onto how I got the name, and what the name is. It took many guesses, but ultimately I decided to go back to the Night 4 and 5 rating section, and decided to go in order of the responses, and find the page number of what BV the bite victim is responding to. The first one is, "I can hear sounds." The page it's responding to is 75, which says, "Does he still talk to you?" And one trend to notice is that all 4 pages have a piece of blood on it. The next is "It was for me," which is responding to page 103 statement, "The party was for you." Next 2 is on Night 5, as the first 2 were on Night 4's ratings. Third is "I can't see," responding to page 59's "What do you see?" And the last is "I'm scared," which stumped me, so I went off what I already had. First number was 75, so on the chart, I went over 7 and down 5, which got an E. Then I went over 10 and down 3, which got a V. And then I went over 5 and down 9, which got an A, which spelled out EVA. And I knew one name that came to mind, Evan. So I searched for page numbers that could give an N and also make sense when responded to with "I'm scared." And I found one, that being Night 2's rating, a rating which the bite victim has already messed with, by changing the numbers on the hope section for the Cassidy code. But here's the thing, it has the mentioned bloodstain on it, and then I realized how this could be what the bite victim is saying "I'm scared" to. He's saying it to what the section is about, feeling about tonight's shift. Well, his feelings are that he's scared, and with this being on page 47, that gives an N on the chart, giving out the name Evan. Now at first I thought this was a bit too much of a stretch and passed it off until I looked something up. I looked up Evan Afton Reddit post, and apparently there are already people covering the name, but for a different reason. I've yet to read the story myself, but from what I've gathered, the story The Real Jake has given a suggestion that Evan is the name of the bite victim, as the story contains someone named Evan with a brother named Michael, with similarities with Michael Afton from the game universe. Again, I haven't read the story yet myself, so the information on Evan from The Real Jake is only information I have gotten from Reddit posts. Anyways, I had a need to post this after finding all that out. Not only did I manage to find a way to get the name Evan out of the logbook, but that people have been discussing the name already thanks to a recent Fazbear Fright story. So, any thoughts on this information, or is it just a strange coincidence? So, as Wolfie pointed out, another thing apart from the survival logbook which backs this up is the story The Real Jake. Since Jake's father is called Evan, and Evan's brother is a cyborg, possibly linking to the Ennard scooping incident called Michael. Now, Evan, he tells the caretaker Margie to make an animatronic plushie for Jake, so Evan can communicate with Jake while he's out at sea. Similar to what William did for Bite Victim, but the only difference is Evan is kind and William is not kind. William is obviously an evil man. So this kind of like father like son thing could also link, but maybe that's just a coincidence and I'm thinking of it a bit too much. But the important thing is Evan and Michael, they're brothers. Now, I cannot express in words how happy I now am. This means that the debate's finally been settled. Michael is the older brother. The crying child is Evan Afton, who later on possesses Golden Freddy along with Cassidy. Elizabeth Afton possesses Circus Baby, later becoming Scrap Baby. And finally, William Afton is the purple, pink and orange guy, who later becomes Springtrap, Scrap Trap and finally Glitch Trap. And that's the Afton family for you. A big thank you to Wolfie 1470 Kingdom for decoding this. The whole fandom is incredibly thankful of this discovery. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I shall see you in the next MP4. Bye.